Battle control initialized.
Hello there, comrades and cannon fodder. How are you all? I hope everyone's well, and welcome to my latest replay. I'm using Ukraine, and my opponent's also using Ukraine for this game on Timian map. And there's a fair few spectators for this game. Put some production tab on, show some build orders. The opponent's got a dog for this one. Give him the extra view range. Help tip the first engagements in his favour. Yeah, I fell back. I think I was right too. I'd have probably lost a lot. Spectator chat, if you can hear that beeping. Right, there's contesting the second oil derrick now. My opponent hasn't brought his scout vehicle. Here we are. There he goes. He's got his dog with him. And he can see my units with the dog and vehicle view range. There we go. I'm using my vehicle. Ouch, those rockets. Nasty. Engineer lost. Ouch, that turned against me there. My opponent's still got his engineer. He's kept him nicely to the side. Oh, I didn't get the APC. I could have done. Yeah, I misclicked somewhere along the line there. It was a shame. I know I messed up my engineer capturing, so it was a shame that. My opponent's got 3 oils to my 1 now. Yeah, I was told by one of the spectators, don't worry about that, deal with it, do your best, because a lot of players give up if there's a rocket drop from the opponent, but I was well ready. But some players would consider 3 oil derricks to 1 too much of an advantage for their opponent and give up. You know, if not at this point, then if it gets much worse. But I don't react like that myself. The oil derricks and the amount my opponent has doesn't really factor into whether I give up or not. I don't put that much value in them. They are very useful, and you don't let your opponent hang on to them for a while, but they don't. It wouldn't make me decide the game one way or another because I'm 3 to 1 in down, 3 to 1 in oil derricks. I'm being very defensive here, very cautious, and it's not. I mean, it's holding the enemy back, but it's not really doing the job. If I was going to do this, I should be doing it with defences and stuff like that, but I'm just being extremely cautious at this point. As you can tell. Ouch. There's a wasted tank for you. My army value's down a fair bit. But my opponent's not in a great position there. Fighting with my units on the flank like that. Right, destroy those tanks, and then if he's got... that's it. Losing his screening units like that. And having the last one out of place, that's not good. Now you see, even me having 1 tank will help. Yeah, he overpowered me there, he did well. Although it destroyed a lot of his units. He's now pushed through to my ore trucks, which are all harvesting from the new patch because I'm trapped in... I'm being too defensive. They're telling me, the spectators, I need to move out now. I'm running out of eco. My opponent's not done great with his expansions. To be fair, he's been busy attacking me. and he's had a considerable army advantage. See, I've built 3 refineries here. That's ridiculous. So, I have to move out here. I've got no choice. I'm just trying to build up a bit of army value. My opponent's trying to find his way to a weak spot. Ready to place a base defense straight on him. See it? Now I'm expanding here. Yeah, someone's just put, we've got a game now. Yes, I agree. But having multiple refineries at one patch like that is a sign of being trapped. You know, because your build order's progressing, but you're not moving out. So I end up with multiple refineries at one patch just to keep the money flowing quickly. But that patch will quickly run out when I do that. Yeah, he's found his way to my expansion there. He's discovered it. He needs to move out himself. Money situation's okay for him. Yeah, he's got... That's enough to trouble me. Now he'll see these units. It'll reveal where I am. So he pretty much... You know, he's going to attack with that. And that's only confirmation that it's a good idea. Because he knows, because he can see where my units are. He was going to attack anyway, but he's destroying all trucks there. That's bad, because that's my only source of proper income. So I've fallen back from that. At least I saved my MCV. And I've discovered this. Oh no, it looked like I was on the way there. And instead oh dear, I'm moving the reinforcements away. I'm capturing the oil derrick there and reinforcing this. Yeah, there we go, look, in case he comes that way. But I've just been hit here now. Very bad. That was, I had them in position, terrible timing, MCV destroyed immediately. At least I'm going to attack that. Yeah, he's got 1 tank to destroy that ore truck. See, he's doing quite well. I've captured that other... I've lost my service depot, so no more tanks. I've lost my... I've captured that oil derrick. Right, there's that force dealt with. Now this force is leading my main army around the map. And a small force here to defend my precious source of income. The only one I've got, really. The only decent source. Surprised I didn't lose that ore truck. Not microing my base defense there. Cleared that up. Army values are different now. I've got 24 to 19 now. I'm moving out here. He's seen, his scouts are warning him, so he's coming back. He knows he's got to defend his main base, otherwise I'll gut it. And look what I'm doing here. I know his army's coming, and I've split this force, look. And you would think it's a stupid idea, but it's for a reason. Right, so I attack here. See what else I can find and destroy. Now I know his entire army, like a big chunk of his army's in place there, so I'll just have to escape and flee. And he's pursuing, and that force is going to get wiped out if I try and engage him. So what I've done is I've rallied them with these forces here, and with my screening units as well as placed as well as can be, I've got a nice advantage with this terrain piece. So this is a nice little ambush setup that's just going to chew through all that, no problem. It's just munched his army. Look at the army value going down, and I'd done that on purpose. That's clearly a fallback and ambush tactic example there, and it has turned the engagement around. Tanks should target tanks. I've got the view range from that, and he could easily have destroyed it. Got a larger force massing here. The army values have turned in my favour in a big way. Cash situation's okay for us both. I'm not targeting his economy in an efficient way. I'm not doing it in a good way. I could have split off a few units and done some serious damage, but I've gone for death ball instead. Brute force of the Russians. Oh dear. I shouldn't do that. It kills a lot of your men if you stood next to them like that. See, don't move in between the buildings. Just take care of them on the edge, and you can match a building's view range with your vehicles. I've got defensive units building up here. I've got that redeployed there, so I've got another source of income. My opponent needs to get this doing something because I'm on the edge of his base, applying constant pressure. Trying to move around to get his auto up. That's it. I've got no rockets. Oh dear. Yeah, nowadays I'd build more, so I definitely wouldn't be so light on rockets nowadays. I've altered my build order ratio, my infantry production ratios, so that shouldn't happen now. You know, a bunch of rockets would really have helped that unit, the group out there. I've got my engineer. It's going for his base, and my APC was too slow. I should have scouted ahead instead. I got lazy and dawdled behind the engineer, so the APC didn't get there in time. I was lazy. Should have scouted ahead, not just follow behind. My opponent has no money. He soon will have, though. I shouldn't let him expand to this. I could easily have headed him off and caught him at a low eco point. And then if you apply pressure while he's got no money, he can't build units to stop you. Looks like I've got a little attack planned here. Got some V2s. I've even got a Gren drop if I remember to use it. I've got a thief on the way. V2s aren't on hold fire, which is wrong. You should always have them on hold fire stance. There's my thief. Is he going to get gunned down? No, he just survives. Get that V2 out of there. Yeah, my opponent's got some cash worth stealing now. There's my Grenadier drop. And I just got it in there in time. And the Grenadier drop's got a power plant. Now it's going for another power plant. He's got a flame tower to destroy it. He's in low power, so they did the job. And the APC... Oh, it'd be what a shame to just forget it like that. Right, there's another thief on the way. The APC goes down. V2's still at work. Nice. V2's absolutely essential in this situation. He needs to leg it. Right, here's another thief. 2.5 grand. Nice. V2's gaining veteran status. Yeah, he needs to fall back. If he can get a shot in the middle of them, it'd be lovely. Go on, you can do it. Go on, don't miss either. What? Fair enough. Wasted opportunity. What was I thinking with that V2? At least I'm better now. Yeah, there's another wasted shot, what a shame. But yeah, with the Gren drop example and the fall back and ambush example and the Thieves doing some nice work, it's a decent game, this one, and a fairly long battle. We're getting into the 20-minute mark now, so it was a good game, a good long struggle. My opponent put up a hell of a fight. There we go, rid of the service depot. My opponent's got plenty of cash. I think that's that. Yeah, very well played to my opponent too. I agree, it was excellent. Excellent game. I'm assuming that was the ambush point on the graph there. But yeah, very good game. I enjoyed playing that. And it's always a good one to look back on that. So it's definitely, to me, well worth posting. But thank you very much for viewing. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, goodbye.
Battle control terminated.